Good evening. An Albuquerque woman believes her missing sister is still buried out where the bodies of 11 women were unearthed.
And she thinks police need to keep digging and work harder. News 13's Alex Tomlin is live downtown with what the police chief had to say about that.
Since the 11 bodies were unearthed on the West Mesa more than a year and a half ago, families of other missing women have hoped this mystery would lead to answers about what happened to their relatives.
She just said, I'm going to go with my friends, and that was the end of it.
Lupe Lopez Haynes' sister vanished 21 years ago, more than a decade before the first known West Mesa murders. But she believes her sister's also buried on the West Mesa, a feeling she says is shared by a lot of families of missing women.
Our daughters are buried there in that crime scene. That's what they're saying right now.
Lopez Haynes is handing out this flyer announcing her group will be demonstrating next week in front of APD's headquarters. The flyer features all 11 West Mesa victims and 4 other women she thinks could also be buried somewhere out there.
We would like to have the digging resumed and better investigations, and also, of course, find the killer.
We took her concerns to Police Chief Ray Schultz.
But we haven't found any reason why we need to still be digging there.
The chief says his investigators did more than necessary just to be on the safe side.
We went much bigger, much larger, and deeper than we needed to. And we feel confident that all the women who were buried at that site on 118th Street have been recovered.
He says investigators continue to follow leads and work the case, and pointed to the recent searches in Joplin, Missouri of Ron Irwin's property. Irwin's mother said her son traveled to Albuquerque every year during the first part of this decade, the same time the women found on the West Mesa went missing. She says he liked to take pictures of the State Fair parade along Central. The chief says investigators are still combing through everything taken from Irwin's photography studio.
A lot of it involves photographs, and we're looking at tens, if not hundreds of thousands of photographs to see if that one tip can link this individual to the case or not.
A West Mesa victim's mother who did not want to be identified told me tonight that she does not support the flyer or the demonstration. She says she does believe that APD is doing everything in its power to find her daughter's killer. Back to you.
Okay, Alex, well, what about Ron Irwin? APD is not calling him a suspect for now. He's just at the end of another lead. The department says it still has a handful of suspects, but the chief told us today he is confident the West Mesa serial killer is not still on the loose.